Hi Virgo, this is your February 7th through February 13th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Tower. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Emperor and the Two of Cups. And we also have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Gemini, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. Not only is it a general reading, it's a very unique reading, Virgo. And I'm just gonna say I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just letting you know what's about to happen. Right? The good news from the start, I'm going to give you the good news, is that you're going to be marrying this person, or you're going to be ending up in a relationship or a committed relationship with this person. Speaking of the person, that's the Emperor, the second card in the potential outcome. The Emperor is the person you will be ending up with. The Emperor is the personal Aries card. You could be dealing with an Aries, or the Emperor is who is your husband or your significant other figure, because that's what the Emperor often comes through as, a husband or a significant other figure. The Emperor is also somebody who is large and in charge, somebody who is in control. This person could be a big boss at work. They could own their own business, somebody who is very important, and somebody who doesn't take no for an answer. Right, so it all starts with the Seven of Swords clarified by the Tower, and this is where it could vary from the way it actually happens, what actually happens before the two of you get the show on the road. Right, the Seven of Swords, to be honest with you, is not really a good card to have. However, as pretty much any card, this card has multiple interpretations. So let's start off with the negative ones. The negative interpretations of the Seven of Swords are a cheater, a deception, a card of somebody who is up to no good, somebody who runs away. Right? And it's clarified by the Tower. The Tower could be a relationship or marriage falling apart because somebody is exiting that relationship, running away, getting out of it. It could be you, Virgo, or it could be the person you're dealing with. And again, I'm not here to judge. For others of you, like I said, there is positive interpretations of the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, it could be a card of a liar, but in terms of that, somebody here has been lying about their true feelings towards you. They've been hiding. They were wearing a mask. So this week, they'll be revealing it to you. This week, they'll be telling you how they truly feel about you. Right? Another interpretation of this Seven of Swords with the Tower is perhaps your family or their family disapproves of this relationship. And this week, you or they're going to say, you know what, we're in love with each other, we don't care, and we're going to run away from you because we want to be happy together. We're in love with each other. So there you go, Virgo. It could play out in any of those scenarios, right? So you apply it as it is applicable to your situation, but something is not, there's definitely bumps in the road, in the beginning of this relationship, in the beginning of this marriage, I should probably say. So yeah, the next card that came out is the Ace of Pentacles, and it's clarified by the Ace of Cups. That is an offer so good that you're not going to be able to refuse it, or the two of you are falling madly in love with each other from the get-go, right? It's one ace clarifying the other ace. It's barely ever happens. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal, by the way, right? And the Ace of Cups is the best card you can get when it comes to love offers. The Ace of Cups is always about genuine and authentic love. And there you are, the Queen of Pentacles, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. That's your card. Right? We also have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card. You could be dealing with a Gemini. The Lovers is also a card of a choice, right? So there's definitely a choice being made here at the very beginning of this journey here, right? So some of you are making a choice to exit one relationship. Others of you are making a choice to reveal their feelings, and say how they truly feel about each other. Right? Others of you are making a choice to run away from your family even though they disapprove. Right? The Lovers is also a card of a soulmate connection, just like the Two of Cups right next to the deck, by the way. We'll get to that in just a second. But the Lovers is also a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the love of your life. Right? The Ten of Pentacles, the first card in the potential outcome. This is a card of marriage. And together with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Emperor, this is definitely marriage here. So that's the good news. You're going to be ending up in a marriage with this Emperor. The Ten of Pentacles is a very solid, very stable, very grounded type of a deal, very long-term type of a deal. This is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, have children together, if that is still an option for you. Right, then the very last card that came out is the Two of Cups. I already briefly touched on it, but it is a soulmate card, just like the Lovers. It's also a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people in love with each other. You know, it's a card of people having mutual feelings towards each other. So yeah, an interesting reading, Virgo. Yeah, you can always let me know in the comments down below how this plays out for you. I'm a little curious about how it starts, what your situation is here, if it's not too personal, but I do see the two of you going to be really happy together with this Emperor. You know, no matter the situation, no matter the scenario. Really happy for you, Virgo. Congratulations. Virgo, if you're already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Hangman, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Sun, and we also have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. I always like when we have the Moon and the Sun in the same spread. Right, so the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and it usually supersedes all other cards. It's the most powerful one, because there's nothing brighter and warmer, I guess, than the Sun. But anyway, what I see here is either a proposal, Virgo, or perhaps the two of you want to take this relationship to the next level, whatever that level is for you. For a very few of you, you could be buying property together, or new property, a new house, or a new apartment, or a new flat, as you guys call it in some parts of the world. Right? Either way, this is some sort of a breakthrough. Right? The Hangman, the first card that came out, this is a situation that is stuck, that is not moving anywhere. This is a card of a stagnation. So if you've been together with this person for a while and you've been hoping for them to propose to you, they're going to propose to you this week. Right? If some of you are thinking about buying a new house, and you've been just putting it off, this week you're going to make an offer to buy that property. The Ace of Pentacles could be that offer. Right? The Moon on the bottom of the deck is the personal Pisces card. You could be dealing with a Pisces. But the Moon is all about sadness, I guess. The Moon is one of the most emotional cards in the deck, but I think in this case, together with the Hangman, this is you being kind of sad, you know, anxious. Perhaps you have some fears that this person will never propose to you, or you're sad that you live in a small apartment right now or in a small house, right? So yeah, this week is going to turn around for you. Like I said, the Ace of Pentacles, it could be the two of you making an offer on a house or an apartment, or the Ace of Pentacles is a proposal, you know. The Ace of Pentacles often does come through as a proposal. If it's not a proposal, it's an offer to take this relationship to the next level, whatever that level is for you. And the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Sun, it's an amazing combo. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and the Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true, or this is a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And those two cards came out last. So whatever the situation, you'll be jumping up for joy. You'll be really, really happy, Virgo. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Page of Swords, clarified by the King of Wands. We have Death, clarified by the Star. We have the Queen of Wands, and we also have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aquarius. So I don't know why the two of you broke up. Actually, I do have an idea. We'll talk about that in just a second. But you guys make a perfect couple, a perfect partners in crime type of couple, because You come through as the King and the Queen of Wands, right? It's a great match. Whenever I see the King and the Queen of Wands, that means, like I said, the two of you are two partners in crime. You have common goals. Both of you are easy to get up and go. You like the same things, that kind of thing. You're on the same page. So again, what happened? And the only hypothesis I have is perhaps the two of you were too fiery, right? And perhaps two of you have short fuses. And I'm not judging you, but perhaps the two of you just, I don't know. It's like two very powerful individuals collided at some point, right? But now, hopefully the two of you realize that instead of fighting, you can join forces and conquer the world. Right? So yeah, the first card that came out is the Page of Swords. This is a card of a message. It's also a card of somebody who is spying. So perhaps the two of you broke up, but they still spied on you, especially if you still remained friends on social media. But with the Page of Swords, I think this is them reaching out to you either way, and they want to resurrect this connection. Death, the next card that came out, is the personal Scorpio card, by the way. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, or death is the end of your relationship at some point in the past. In some tarot decks, death is called death and rebirth. So like I said, they want to resurrect it, they want to bring it back to life. The Star, clarifying death, is the personal Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or the Star is a card of healing, and this is a card of a wish come true. So perhaps the two of you spent this time together, and spent this time apart, and realized that you need to be together, The Star is a great card to have. It's you two are each other's wish come true. You just have to, compromise and learn how to manage this fiery and passionate thing you got going. Right? And the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of a union or a card of a reunion in this case. A very happy reunion. For some of you, you could be running into each other at some sort of an event or a gathering or party, because the Three of Cups is also a card of celebration. And sparks will fly. And I do see the two of you getting back together. Because, yeah, like I said, you are the King and the Queen of Wands. And so instead of fighting and conquer the world together, you can make it happen. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo. This week we have the Hangman, clarified by the Nine of Swords. We have the Chariot. We have the Knight of Wands. And we also have the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This spread could be interpreted in so many ways. For some of you could have a car problem. Right? Perhaps your car broke down, or you were hoping to buy a new car and they just wouldn't deliver, right? And this week, it's going to get better. This week, you'll either buy that new car or rent a new car, or your car will get fixed. For others of you, it's going to be a bit more global than just dealing with a car, with a vehicle, right? For some of you, it's all about moving forward. And I think most of you will sort of take matters into your own hands, especially if you've been sitting and not doing much, or if something's been stagnating. Yeah, so the first card that came out is the Hangman. This is a situation that is stuck, that is not moving anywhere. This is a card of stagnation. Perhaps you're waiting for an answer, or perhaps nothing is happening. Right? The Nine of Swords, clarifying the Hangman. I think that's your energy. You basically are kind of stressed out. You're sad. You're even having anxieties about this situation. Right? And the remaining cards on the table are all about breakthroughs and moving forward. Right? The Chariot in the middle is the personal Cancer card, by the way. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or the Chariot is all about moving forward. And it's a card of victory, and it's the type of victory where we bulldoze over obstacles, right? And we move forward. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck, and we don't look back. So for some of you, like I said, it could be some sort of a breakthrough. Others of you could be buying a new car or getting your car fixed. And some of you could be hitting the road, going on a business trip, right? Or this is a card of victory. You're just moving forward. The Knight of Wands right next to the deck is the personal... it could be a fire sign who's coming to help you, or again, it could be you embracing the energy of the Knight of Wands, and you're getting all fired up. You're getting all excited, you're getting back on your horse, and that's it. You're ready to conquer, you're ready to make things happen. The Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck, it's also a card of travel, yeah? So a vehicle or you actually traveling could be involved here somehow. Or the Six of Swords is a card of an improvement. This is a card of a rough patch being over. This is a card of things getting better. So like I said, I think you're the one who is still in charge here. The Knight of Wands could be another person involved here, but for the most part, I think this is you who's taking matters into your own hands, and you are creating your own reality. You're making it happen for yourself. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Virgo, this week. We have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Devil, clarified by the Two of Cups, and we also have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. I believe this spread right here has to do with work, business, and finances. And if that's the case, then the actual work, business, and finances spread I did for you a couple of minutes ago is starting to make sense. Right? Because in that spread, you were getting all fired up, all passionate about something. You know, you were back on your horse. You were ready to conquer. You were ready to win. And this spread right here, this is a work offer or a business adventure offer. Right? Yeah, it's so good, you're not going to be able to refuse it. The small thing about this job is you will have to work your butt off. You will be almost literally chained down to your desk. But the good news is that it's going to pay you good. It's going to compensate you. Right? So yeah, the first card I came out is the Eight of Pentacles. In this case, I believe this is a card of work, business, and finances. The Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, is also a card of work, business, and finances. That card has often to do with collaboration. It's a card of working in a team environment, working in a business place environment, right? And the Ace of Pentacles, the second card that came out, this is the offer. It's an amazing offer. It's a golden opportunity. It will probably pay you a lot, or a lot more than what you're making now. Like I said, there is this small problem, and the problem is the devil. The devil could be a Capricorn, by the way, who is offering you this job, right? But I think for most of you, the devil will play out as something very tempting. You really want this, right? Perhaps you always wanted this particular job, but in some cases, the devil, like I said, will basically mean that you'll have to work your butt off. You'll be burning the midnight oil. You'll be almost literally chained down to your desk. You'll have to work. But it's not a problem with a Virgo, because nobody works harder than a Virgo. And I know that from my personal experience. So this job is right down your alley, I think. The devil is clarified by the Two of Cups. When it comes to work, business, and finances, the Two of Cups is my handshake card. So yes, you are accepting it. There's paperwork being filed. You're signing paperwork and all that jazz. All right, so yeah, that's what I got for you, Virgo, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.